Dean, is the FDIC going away? And what does that mean, if it does? Are deposits going to be uninsured?
Hold on. Okay. I know you asked me this before, and I've not heard anything about it. So let me explain from a bigger picture perspective. Okay. Now, what does the FDIC do? The FDIC is an independent agency that provides depository insurance in the event of a bank failure so you don't get your money lost, right? That's what it does. Okay. So whether it's going away or not, I can't opine on that. I don't know. I mean, all I can say is me working for an institution that is regulated. One of our regulators is the FDIC. I haven't heard anything. There, with my friends, colleagues, my contacts in the industry, no one's talking about it. So when you asked me this question the other day, I was like, "Huh? What are you talking about? The FDIC going away?"
So many messages. Okay,
so the only thing I opine in on that is I think there's a big hit against the FDIC because apparently the FDIC from the crypto industry, because the FDIC apparently there's like data out there that they were telling banks during the Biden administration to not be quote unquote be friendly in crypto banking. Okay, so maybe that's where it's coming from. I don't know, but like from a big picture perspective, okay, why is there depository insurance? Okay, the FDIC depository insurance was formed in 1933. It's 100 plus years ago, because after the run on the banks during the Great Depression and the Great Depression, right? The government figured that we need to backstop the banks because no one trusted banks. So depository insurance is a critical element. It's the foundation of our financial system, right? Trust and safety. If people don't trust the banking system, you can't have an effective economy. Nothing happens because everyone's scared about their money, right? So just think about it for a second. Why it's there is for, in my view, it's a fundamental pillar of our financial system that allows our economy to prosper. Right? You need a financial system. People need to trust it in order for your economy to prosper. Okay? So I don't see anybody in government for that matter. And in this case, maybe you're thinking, let's get rid of the FDIC, say maybe the Doge thing is doing it. To save a couple of $1 billion, you're going to get rid of that fundamental aspect that is key to our financial system, right? Safety and security for people. Everyone banks with the bank. Everyone has money in the bank. They have to feel safe about it. That's key, right? So do I see any part of our government getting rid of that? Why would you? And not to mention, not to get into the nitty gritty, but it takes, 60 votes in the Senate to abolish that agency. It's not going to happen. Imagine all the constituents calling everyone in Congress saying, why, freaking out like this, right? I don't see that happening. And then you mentioned to me other things about, people are asking questions about what? About
CFPB?
about moving money to other countries, going to a credit union, and newsflash, the credit unions are also insured to the same level as the FDIC is based, but not through the FDIC. They're through the National Credit Union. The NCUA is the one that. So if you abolish that, the FDIC, trust me, the credit union could be at risk too. But I don't see that happening, right? And then what are the other things people are asking about? Should I move my money to another country? That's not a very smart thing to do just like that. Think about it, okay? What other countries have depository insurance? There are. Canada, the UK, European Union. But do your due diligence. If you really want to do something drastic like that, do your due diligence. I guarantee you, none of them insure to the level of the FDIC does over here. Not to mention the logistics. You put all your money there. How are you going to transact over here? Number 3, the most important thing about doing something like stupid like that, foreign currency exchange risk. You got Forex risk. Currencies fluctuate. So whenever you put your money somewhere else, they're not going to hold it in US dollars. They could, but a regular consumer account probably won't have FX capability to hold your funds there in US dollars. There's exchange risk, right? So I don't think that's viable. If you're really freaked out about that and you're really afraid, take a chunk of your change and buy treasuries. Something like that. But this whole idea of, oh my God, we're screwed. We have no depository insurance. Everyone needs to calm down. I don't see that happening. It just doesn't make any sense. the FDIC as an agency could very well be changed, could be altered, modified, or could be abolished and replaced with something else. But the government is not stupid enough to remove depository insurance that was created because of a bank run that was part of the Great Depression.
Right.
You need to have that. People need to feel safe before they were able to wake up in the morning and go to work and not worry
Safe
that they're
in the banking system.
It's safety and security. It's
Right.
the pillars of our financial system. You know, the FDIC is just the agency that oversees that's been around for 100 years. But all this talk about the FDIC being abolished doesn't, even if it's true, doesn't necessarily mean deposit insurance is going away. I don't see our government being that stupid, left or right. It doesn't make any sense. That's my take on it.
All right.